The Vidasala can't be far.
Why were you climbing on the wall, Blackwall? Where are we now? Elven Ruins. This sounds like somewhere Solas might hang out. Is it time? Get to Solas before the Vidasala! Yay!
There, up ahead.
Come on, run like the winds.
It's going to. Everyone back!
Oh shit!
Ah!
Anchor Meltdown! Builds up power even faster. Alright.
We've got to stop this before it kills you. Assuming we find him, maybe Chuckles can help. Chuckles, who apparently works for Ferelden. It's always the quiet ones.
He is Ferelden! Get it through your minds! Wait, where did that cash go? Wait, why am I back in the start? What the hell? Yoink.
That must be where Solas is located.
Aha! We got something going on over there. But first I gotta take care of you. There we go. Through the mirror! The gully? Let's have a drink.
There's
Oh.
the big Sarabas who's always with the Vidasala.
I smell a boss fight. Agents are not that hard for me right now. So I'm building focus really fast, and if I don't use it up, I'm gonna explode uncontrollably. So I gotta use that as much as I can. Down you go. Now, is this the eluvian I want to go through, or is there like more of them? Oh, that's just a lake. Alright. Next eluvian. Oh, I smell a boss fight. There they are again.
The big guy's headed our way.
Yo. It's easy to see how the Darkspawn made ogres out of these guys when you see this guy. Saref. Let's do one of these. Kaboom! Oh, here we go. Oh, what's happening now?
Their pet mage has gone mad.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I'm about to unleash everything! Luckily everyone had a barrier, because Jesus Christ. Where did the dude go? Did he go after the Vidasala instead? Now that he has been unleashed? I guess we'll find out. I have a feeling he's gonna run into Solas and Solas is gonna kick his ass. Just to, like, show how powerful Solas has become after we struggled a bit with him. Well, I mean struggled. It took a few hits to kill him. But Solas is like gonna petrify him or something, like he's done in the past. Oh, we got reinforcement. Oh, here he is. I mean, it could still be that Solas is gonna kill him. We have to, like, follow him. Oh, follow him to Solas. Seems like he went away. Done. Quick save. Is it round 2 over here? We got a lot of Ben Hastraf at least.
One of these blasted mirrors has to lead out of here.
It's probably gonna be the one where everyone is standing. So let's not try to kill these all. Let's just go in here. Aha! The Vidasala waits.
Time to finish this.
Also, Herah leveled up. Sweet baby Jesus.
You are dead. dead, Inquisitor. Your soul is dust.
Make me! Best retort ever. Oh, he's back. And he's overloading. Oh, he put a barrier on the thing so I can't run. Alright, it's on now. You're going down, Seraph.
Nothing's hurting him. Use your mark.
Alright. Okay, he just blew up. Cool. The bubble is down. We can go after Vidisal and find Solas. Go. Wait, why am I alone? Petrified by Solas. He's had a power-up since we last met him, hasn't he? Probably because he absorbed Mythal. And he's been traveling around the ancient elven ruins for a few years.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Now let's see if my predictions have come true.
Kata.
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Qunari to trouble me no further.
You have gone strong. And you haven't had a makeover. Much more regal now. Okay, how did you do that? Did you take it from me?
More time.
Okay, not.
I suspect you have questions.
I came to find you.
The Qunari were trying to kill you. I wanted to get here first.
I know. They sought an agent of Herah. I am no one's agent but my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Qunari believe.
You're Herah.
I was Solas first. Herah came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The dread wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
You're like Mythal then?
Are you a fragment of what Herah once was?
No, he's
Like
the
Mythal.
embodiment.
No. This is all I have ever been.
And the legends?
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Herah, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
Aren't they dead?
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanuris are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
But won't they be back if you tear down the veil, which I think you are going to do? Why did you form the veil?
You love the Fade. Why would you create the veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the veil, the Evanuris would have destroyed the entire world.
How did they go too far? Well, we know that because they were enslaving people and forcing them to worship you.
You said that the elven gods
Or
went
them?
too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanuris.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
Okay, that is the last piece of the puzzle. I didn't know that he liked her, most of all, obviously, because she's not imprisoned. But that explains a lot. The Veil destroyed the world. Actually, how did they become gods? They were, like, really powerful mages, and they were immortal. That's probably it.
The were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanuris.
The Veil destroyed the world, we know that, because it cut off the magic and also the immortality of the Elven.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via de Thara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. The Elven legends of immortality, all true. It was not the arrival of humans that caused them to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
And now we seek to tear it down, restore the Elven people to their rightful place. And you pretty don't want to take responsibility for what happens to everyone else in so doing.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanuris down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Why?
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
I hear a theory brewing in my head. Basically, once there were only Elven, and maybe dwarves as well, but once the Veil came up, or the Veil, and they started aging, they weren't immortal anymore, they're like essence or soul or whatever, they became free, and eventually that formed the other races. So once the Elven spirits, I guess, become immortal again, everyone else is gonna die off in a matter of generations, because none of the Elven will die. So that's basically it. Soon they'll outnumber and outpower everyone else. And there's probably gonna be something about the Qunari, because their origins is like still shrouded in mystery. I think they are somehow... they were elves at one point, especially with the ears and everything, and they probably like mixed their blood with dragons or something, and that's how they became Qunari.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization, and now it suffers the inevitable fate of such: betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Isn't it? Perhaps we should ask your friend, the Iron Bull. Tell me, where is he? Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari body, who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel. Mine.
Called it!
So you let us do your dirty work.
The mistake was yours to fix, Inquisitor.
Is it really my Inquisition?
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Ferelden.
There are a lot of elves.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
You gave him your orb?
You gave your orb to Corypheus.
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Divinity Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
So what was meant to happen? Well, he just told us.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the
He'd use
orb?
it to tear down the
I
veil.
would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil.
Yeah.
As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
Also, when the veil comes down, there's gonna be a lot more demons coming through from the Fade. Because the veil is pretty much the barrier between them. Also, the other Elvanuris.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
Truly?
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solas.
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
Oh, the music stopped. Something's gonna happen. Is he gonna take my hand now?
For whatever it's worth, thanks for the castle.
For whatever it's worth, you used it well.
What about the eluvians?
You control the eluvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Hallam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the eluvians are now mine.
And what about the mark?
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes, I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time. The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
I'm going to redeem you.
You don't need to destroy this world. I'll prove it to you.
You're my friend, my
I
bald
would
buddy.
treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend. Take my hand. I'm sorry. Live well, while time remains.
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Qunari.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Qunari spies inside your
Oh, it's on now!
Without our organization, none of us would be here to complain.
And
No one
was that
has
a
forgotten
severed
what you have
arm
done.
there?
But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do
Yup.
so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
The Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts will be stronger but risk corruption. Efforts against souls will be stronger but risk corruption. Also, we can... This is like our attitude. Like strong, funny, or diplomatic. And... I guess sorrowful. And this is like disbanding. Risk corruption, though. I do not like being betrayed. And I think if we disband, we'll still have our core group. Oh, it's a tough choice. But I'm gonna go with keeping them.
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval.
She approves.
I'm proud to say we accomplished that goal. We will honor the sacrifices of those who gave their lives in defense of what we stood for, and still stand for. Because our work is not done. Where we led in war, we will now serve in peace. The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization. My own adventuring days may be done, but the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
Drop mic!
Those Fereldans.
It's a bit weird that we didn't see the arm getting amputated, but I guess that was what happened when it was all glittery back there with Solas. I would have thought that would be more of a dramatic scene, seeing it like dissolve or something. Very odd. Oh, she got a heart in Hightown, did you see that? That's cute. At least I have my friends. The ones who didn't betray me like that son of a bitch Iron Bull! Fuck you, Iron Bull! Is everyone just gonna walk off without saying anything? Oh, there's the closed breach. Can we get a kiss to end things? No. Is that it? Ah. Over the next several months, the Inquisition carefully, as the Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a more manageable size. Many who had served went home, though the remaining force was still enough to give pause to any who might threaten the Divine's plans. Those who served the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly, in the hopes of ferreting out any more spies within their ranks. With the Dragon's Breath disrupted, the Qunari retreated back to the north. The Ben Hassrath disavowed the Vidasalas things. They assured Divine Victoria that the Inquisition are now allies again. Few knew that debates were waged in Parvolen. And they launched new attack against Thedas. They caught Imperium off guard. Tevinter is now mired in war. Whispers in Valerio suggest that the Qunari had asked Divine Victoria to assist them. Cassandra continued her reign at Divine Victoria, rebuilding stuff. Her efforts were successful, and for a time, we saw peace. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterhorn Mountains, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to the purpose of their order. Some believe that the end of the Inquisition, as it had been heralded, the Inquisition of the Felding... Come on, stop! One more long so fast! Screw it. You guys can pause and read this. So Vivienne is still in the college, or her new sort of college. Liliana is our spy master. She shared her stuff with the agents, including Harding. Yay! We didn't see Harding in this DLC. And she continued her romantic affair with Alana, the hero Ferelden. Whenever she could Oh, they have a veil in the Waking Sea. I still want to see the hero Ferelden. But I guess that's gonna be for the next game. Sarah is still up to her old tricks with the red jennies. But her methods had changed after seeing our good example. The red jenny was more focused, tactical, and some dare say effective. She and her network could also be counterattacked in the interests and supposedly desk-bound Inquisitor. Yay, she's our friend. She learned the power of friendship. Oh, and she's together with Harding! Oh! Call the red jenny if the nobles are too pissy. Varric is back in Kirkwall as the Viscount. And there we have our friend... what's her face, damn it? I forget. Something with an A. It was never clear if the Iron Bull knew he would be forced to turn against the Inquisition. Regardless, after his death, Talvashov mercenaries across Ferelden were looked upon with suspicion. That broke my heart. Colin continued to serve as commander of the Inquisition. And he enforced new standards of security. And he expanded the Chantry's treatment of Templars to get their lyrium thing under control. Doran returned to Tevinter as a Magister. He was a voice of resistance against corruption. The Lucerni, he's formed a group called the Lucerni to redeem Tevinter. And he kept in constant communication with the Inquisitor through the magical crystal. Good, good. Tom Rainier bid farewell and went to the Grey Wardens. He carried out the duty of the Wardens, but always found time to help others along the way. Good man. Just like Alana. After eating stuff, Josephine returned to Antiva. And the Montilier are once again permitted to trade thanks to our help. Good, good. So they are gonna get rich again. Uh-oh, pirates. Yvette nearly eloped with the pirates, okay. If only we knew some sort of pirates. But we do know... Oh, I forget the name. The one from Dragon Age 2. Cole returned to the Fade. And he would help where the hurt was greatest. Elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances. Everyone went over to Fen Herel, probably. Oh, Dragon Age 4 is gonna be pretty damn cool, I think. Oh, we got an epilogue! Are we bringing the team back together to track down Solas? He's been a good friend. We gotta help him. Save him from himself.
Nothing. With the eluvians, he could be anywhere.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dread Wolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We will need to be careful.
Solas knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself.
He doesn't know Alana. And yes, I nailed it. So Dragon Age 4 is going to be all about the resurrection of the Elven people as Solas tears down the veil and it's gonna take place into winter. I am super psyched, and I hope you guys will stick around for my eventual Let's Play of Dragon Age 4, or whatever it's gonna be called. Either way, thank you all very much for watching my playthrough of Trespasser, and hopefully the rest of the Inquisition game, as well as Dragon Age Origins. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time.